Is we? Is we here? Is we here? Is we here?
We is here.
Oh my gosh! We is in the building. It is us, the meshers, the mesh.
Leaving.
You already know who it is. It's Juwan One, the Nigerian prince / king. And to the left of me, I have Mr. Rusty Knight.
Hi, it's me, Joseph. If you know me, you know me. I was like, I got fired. I'm back. Yeah, yada. Juwan, don't worry about that check. Don't worry about it no more.
Good.
I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you.
Now you gonna give me the hands in person. Don't do that.
You gonna see you. Me and my friends.
Lawyers, y'all heard this? Then underneath him, we got Mr. Alleged Uzair.
Allegedly, yes. Mainly because, you know what, let me tell you this story. So the other day, right, I was just chilling, and my mom went, yo, Uzair. And did I turn around? We don't know, huh? We don't know.
Yeah, he's mad annoying.
So I guess we won't know until we get like 1,000 subscribers, you know. But until then, you can call me Ozzy, you know. Stick with that, yeah.
That's it. And then to the right of him, we have Miss Adeline Lee.
Hey guys, I hope everybody had a beautiful, beautiful week. And you know, we are the Mesh, and we're gonna come here with the hottest tea of America. The hottest.
The hottest. You didn't hear her right. The hottest tea of America. And we are the Mesh. Now,
yes,
we get right up into it. You know, before we get in the mugs of America, I want to say this. So we are having this little spin-off show. I know everybody hasn't seen Khalida in a minute. So me and Lita are doing something that's called TheMesh After Dark. And TheMesh After Dark is where we talk about the juiciest of the juiciest of the juiciest topics. Celebrity business, the tea of all teas. And we will be releasing it. I don't really have a date just yet. Just know we recorded it. We filmed it. Went really good. Our first topic was about Nicki Minaj and Mr. Petty and versus Jennifer, the rape victim, the alleged rape victim. So definitely tune into that. It was really a fun time doing it, and we just gonna get into it. So anyway, we're here at the Mesh. We're gonna get into our first topic here. This is a topic that Joseph definitely did come up with, and thank you so much, Joseph. It's about T.I.'s quote. His quote was that girls do not like men who do not have options. Girls do not like men who do not have options. So, Mr. Rusty Knight, we're going to start with you. We're going to figure out what you thought that T.I. was saying when he sat there.
Yes, Mr. T.I., I don't know his actual name. He was on his podcast called Expeditiously. The T and the I are capitalized because, you know, T.I., duh. He was saying that in a different way, I'm not going to say the words he used, but he said women do not, he said women who say they don't like men who don't have options actually do enjoy men who do have options because of the energy that they bring, you know, the confidence, you know, the swagger, you know, the all that stuff. And I agree with him. But also I believe it goes both ways because no one wants to know who doesn't have no options. Think about it. You know, if you get someone, you know, who had, everybody was on them, you that man or you that woman, you know. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's something we should be aware of. I just think it was just something funny that T.I. brought up, that, you know, his Liverpool language and whatnot.
No, but what do we think about that? Like, what do we think, Ozzy? What do we think about that that specific statement?
I don't think it matters personally. Like, I don't think you need to have options or not have options to catch someone's eye. Because at the end of it, you never know. Because there are sometimes people there are people that work the opposite way. They're like, yo, this guy got too many options. I don't want to deal with it. I would rather deal with someone who, you know, is more low key, you know, things like that. Maybe they want somebody that's a little bit more low key because maybe they had trust issues in the past or whatever, or they've been wronged by somebody who did have a lot of options and that person went ahead and cheated on them or some shit. And then they're like, you know what, maybe somebody more low key is a safer bet. And at the end of it all, it's all about how you guys, mesh together. Haha, you see what I did?
I get it because the show's called TheMesh.
Yeah, but it's all about that, right? So I don't think it matters if the person has options or not, as long as y'all are good together. That's the end of it.
Absolutely. Miss Adeline Lees, what's going on? What's going on?
Me personally, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Perfectly. Loud and
So,
clear.
me personally, like, I don't want my man with options. Like, I'm your only option, your first and only option. Like, there's no other option. And it's like, and the thing is like, when I heard that, I was like, what? I was like, what girl likes a man that got options? Like, please let me know, unless she has options. So it's like, I don't get what Tia was trying to say about that. But me personally, I like a low key person. Like, when it comes to a man, I like them low key. I don't like them all rah rah in the party. I like my man. I'd rather my man play GTA 5 all night than for him to be in the club, because I know where he's at. Like, I know what mission he's playing. Like, I know,
in
like,
the
you
game.
feel me? All up in the game. I know, like, I know it went wasted 15 minutes ago. I know he's resetting that mission. I know where he's at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
So
if you
like,
want to go to the club, you just go to your own
right.
nightclub.
Go to the nightclub that you exactly. So it's like, me personally, I'd rather like just a low key person that's all about hustling, doing what he has to do. It's not really out there. So when a person that has so many options, that means, all right, let's think about it. Like, when a person say, "Oh, I got options," what are you doing to get all those options? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how you are attracting these options? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, set your GTA ass over there. Go play your fucking game.
I'm dead.
And go set your options in the character mode, okay? But don't sit here and talk about you got options. Let's ask yourself, ladies. If your man say, "Oh, I got options," so why are we together?
Right.
Why are we together?
Yeah.
Right.
So like, it's funny how there's this one conversation I had with my friend last night, and it kind of brought this thing up where it was kind of like, so he was talking from a girl's perspective. He was like, "Oh, somebody went ahead and added them to the close friends, even though that he doesn't really know that person, and then they were posting very thirsty photos in there, right?" And he was saying that could be of her way of flirting or whatever, right? To me, when I look at that shit, if you put me in your close friends and post that shit in a way of flirting, one, I'm not picking that shit up. Even if I think it's flirting, no, that's not flirting, because one, how many other people you got in your close friends as well that are seeing that? It's not just me.
Right.
So right off the bat, that's not the best way to get my attention, because you already you're literally trying to get like maybe 10 or 15 people's attention, or maybe even more, depending on how many people you got added in your close friends, So you really don't give a shit about what I think. At the end of it, you just want a thirst trap and shit like that. So I feel like when it comes to that, it's like it kind of goes hand in hand, because now she's trying to make it look like, oh, she got options or whatever. But in the same sense, it's like, if you really think about it, now you're just showing a lot of thirsty photos to mad people in your close friends, and people that you don't even know that well.
So you're saying on social media she has options, but in real life she's just lonely.
Who knows? Or maybe she was just trying to, get this man attention for like business needs or whatever, right? Like,
So
no, I'm not talking. Nah, because I don't want to say people's names. I don't want to say people's names.
Please don't.
I don't want to say people's names. No, but I'm talking like business needs, as in like, how do I say? I'm not talking sexual. I'm talking like other shit.
I know what you mean. Like connects.
Connects, exactly.
networking.
Hey, you can post me on your page and modeling and shit like that. There you go, stuff like that.
I was laughing because I'm like, he is just so true. That's
okay. So my thing about this quote, right? I don't know people who tend in this day and age, as psychotic as this generation is. I do not know a single person that would want somebody that has multiple options, for the simple fact that this generation barely trusts their spouse. What, you want somebody with multiple options? I do not want that. Multiple options? Like, you have other individuals who are after you too on top of me. So this is I Love New York.
So that's another thing, right? Another thing is that there needs to be that line where if you are together and it's like, yeah, boyfriend, girlfriend, or engaged, then there should not be any other option, right? The option shit I think T.I. meant was that early phases where you want to get a girl's attention and you want to make it look like you got mad options so she might be interested in you. And it's stupid. That's so stupid.
That is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Because once you think that I'm gonna sit here, this is like a dating show where I have to grab your attention and try because somebody else might have. Bro, take him. Because this is, listen, I got too many things to do than to be running and chasing after you, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. As a female, I don't care what T.I. says. Me personally, I don't like men with options, right? I can't say I don't like it. I just don't flaunt it. Yeah, you're a good-looking guy, but if we decide to be together, those other options should not be even in, like you shouldn't even second guess your options right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even think about it. So it's like when you're talking about, oh, I understand, like, okay, yeah, you're a good-looking guy, you know, everybody wants you, cool, but you're with me. You're with me. You're stuck with me.
Absolutely.
So it's like if you think that you are even thinking about going to your other options or even thinking about the period, go. I open the door, right? Here you go.
I feel like options is for people who want to do like the sex and the open dating to figure out what they want and things like that. You know, I didn't know how to say it. Class.
Do the sex. Yes.
But I feel like that's like, you know, for people who, you know, who want to really explore and figure out what they want in somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you have multiple options, you start to gather from each personality. Like, okay, you know, I'm building my, you know, the ideal person that I want for myself. That's kind of what I take. I don't like it. I want you to know what you want.
But now he did go on to say that, you know, later on, like the women say, I want to be your only option. You know, you cut them all off, you know, you all that stuff. And then the man goes, yes, for love, for you, yes, I will.
Do you think it's like that some people have that mental thing, like complex, where it's like, yeah, he got mad options, but he chose me. You know, like some shit like that.
Some people
okay,
me.
Yeah, so
that's me.
So maybe that's why they go after somebody who has mad options.
Now, listen, now hold on, wait a second. Okay.
But it goes back to like the prehistoric times, like the cavemen, you know, in the cave women's, you know.
I'm sure
if you are not Beyonce, Jay-Z, people with money, you chose me out of all the broke people. You chose me. Then I'm gonna feel, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel hyped. But if you are a regular schmuggler person who's making the same amount that I make hourly wage,
I agree.
What am I sitting over here? What are you? You chose me. Yeah,
hey man, sometimes people just want to be loved. Right. Okay, that's all it is.
Yeah, you can be loved. Sure, they chose you.
Let people love how they love.
But damn,
stop love shaming.
Hey man, makes things easier for the rest of us. You know, it makes us decide whether or not we with it or not. You know, this is like, hey, you know what? You too complicated. You want people with choices, but then you do the opposite. Like you're too complicated. You know, this ain't it. This ain't gonna cut it.
Because also when people like that who think that they got all these different choices, they try to treat you like you an option. Like, excuse me.
Bruh. Say it again, Joanne. Not let me jump in my bag since you think that, you know. Let me jump in this bag.
I'm gonna do it from my side here.
Right. Because
I'm listening.
We were like, let me give you a little scenario. If me and you are dating and you're telling me you have options, you're like, oh, I'm picking you, but I picked you because you're special. But then you treating me like I'm a second option or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna remind you who you dealing with, bro. Because just like the same energy you giving out, I'm receiving, I'm gonna bring it right back.
Oh.
10 times worse.
I don't even give energy back. If I'm getting shit energy, I'm just like, thanks, and I just like leave. I'm not giving it back, yo. You're not getting nothing from me, bro.
Nah. Sometimes, listen, Ozzy. Sometimes they be forgetting, like, yo, like sometimes you gotta remind them, like, bro, like, do you not? Like, don't let this wig fool you. I got hair, bro. Don't let this wig here fool you. All right? Like, I'm not like these little bald-headed olds over there, right? Tell you something, all right?
I'm dead.
All right. We gotta remind these people.
Yeah. Sometimes you do with individuals. Sometimes with certain people, you do have to, like, you just gotta let them know, like, hold on, wait. hold on, because now I'm gonna read you your rights. Now I'm gonna do what the police do when they sit over there before they give you the ticket. Hey, so you got, hey, look, your hairline a little crooked.
You know what you were doing wrong. Your headlight looking the opposite direction.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
ball
sometimes,
stink.
you know. Oh,
what? What?
Yes. Yes. Sometimes you gotta let them know. All right. Like, relax. You didn't get.
So
you didn't get underneath it. All right. You didn't scrub properly.
I just want to say I have no options. Just to put that out there. I'm lonely and single, so you know.
Joseph, Mr. Rusty Knight. He's a single man and he
He's a
is
good guy.
looking for love.
Guy, you know.
And he will be coming up with the Rusty of Love real soon.
Oh yeah.
Slide in his DMs. Slide in his DMs.
So we go.
No.
He said no. Wow, she can't even support it. Wow.
Y'all better support the ratings. We need it. Okay. Look, you.
I'm
crying. So we gonna move right along to our next topic, Mr. Uzair, Legend Uzair. Sorry.
Yo, for real. Like I was like, who's this person? Because we don't know.
I'm about to start calling you Wazi. All right. Shoot, you know how hard it is sipping wine and trying to get names together. So yes. So we're gonna move right along to our next topic. I hope I worded this correctly, but I'm gonna read it out. Why don't people continue to try once they have you? Is this because they lost interest? And so I'm gonna let Uzair speak on this a little bit more and kind of give a little bit more details. But
all right, so this is strictly speaking in like the dating phase, not that you're official, right? This is this is where the topic came from, mainly because I've heard people go and I think it's a thing where you're dating someone and getting to know them, but at some point you feel like, yo, this is it. This could be the, like, basically you have them in a way, like not like you own them, but like in a way like they are really into you, that like you're their only option now. And right when that happens, people start to lose interest because they like realize there's nothing left to chase now, you know? And then they go, now that I already have this person will do whatever they want from me because they got feelings or whatever, I'm just gonna go off to the next person. And then try, and then, you know, date them and try to figure that out. But this is like strictly just a dating phase, nothing official, right? And I've seen people do that for sure. People have definitely lost interest in another person the second they like got their attention, or they got feelings for them or whatever. They're like, all right, well, I basically have you, so why do I need to chase you anymore or try for anything anymore? And I don't think that's a good mindset. I think that's a mindset of somebody who's probably just not even ready to fully commit. And then basically what ends up happening is that when they're not ready to fully commit, they kind of go, all right, well, I have them, so what's the point of me trying? And they want that little chase going for them, because and it's a thing that sometimes my friends were telling me that since it happens so much, sometimes you gotta, even though you're into them and they do have you, you have to kind of pretend that they don't, you know, so that way the chase continues. And then maybe
it's kind of like fueling the ego in a sense when it comes down to dating. Like, you know, you're basically stroking somebody's ego, and then when they got enough stroke, it's like, all right, well, I'm done. Like, you know, I already got enough of your time, your attention, whatever it is. I don't really need you no more. I'm going to the next person.
Exactly, right. And then, you know, we be saying sometimes they always come back. Why is that, right? Why is that they always? Because now you stop giving a shit about them, and then they're like, yo, wait a second. I no longer have them. Oh shit, like, let's get back to work. You know, and then it goes back to the same cycle, and then they disappear again. So that's, people definitely have that. And I feel like there could be two reasons, right? Like what you said, one is ego, and two is they, at the end of it all, they probably have decided they have no intention of being with you. They just want something out of it when there is nothing else going on.
Right.
You know?
And see, now I'm gonna start with this one. Right. Now I done been through so many of these different things. Okay. Right. Now I'm tired of people sitting over here getting my attention. And once when they have my full, undivided attention, I'm ready to move in and get wedding bells together. Let me stop. But like, you know, I'm just so sick and tired of that. Like, it's like, listen, I feel like when it comes down to just the whole dating scene and things like that, if you are unsure about what you want, I feel like that should definitely be heavily stamped and stated when you first meet somebody. Hey, I'm not 100% sure what I want, but I'm here to be cool with you. because I like the energy that you bring.
You know what? I'm sorry.
That way, you know, in my head, I'm like, all right, you know, you like the energy that I bring. I know now not to expect something or to look forward to something. Let me see where it goes, type of. But then you got some people that's out here promising, Adeline, we're gonna be together. No, Adeline, I really like you. I like you so much. Da, 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 da. Then it's like, you know, you're showing a much more like, and then it's like, oh, you know, Adeline, like, you know, you just wasn't the one for me.
Wasted my damn
You just
time.
wasted. It's like, what the hell? So let's leave. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Ozzy.
One more thing I want to say was that thing you were talking about. Sometimes people don't come out in up front and say it because they themselves even have decided. They're themselves confused about the whole thing, and they're like, maybe exactly right. But that's the thing, and they're like, if I state it, one, that could drive another person away. Two, they want to come to that conclusion, like, yo, I want to come to the conclusion. I'm gonna just keep dragging, and it's not fair. It's not fair. I'm gonna keep dragging him until I do, which is not cool. But see, you should be able to state that. You should state, like, if you're not ready or confused, because then things will probably be a lot smoother. But the reason they probably don't is because they're like, if I state that, that would just like add a wrench into the whole thing.
Okay, so like, but you see, that's assumptions. Like, all of that is assumptions. You didn't do it yet, so you don't even know what's gonna happen. Let me say something. When I date people, right? I date and I let them know straight on, hey, listen, I'm dating other individuals. I'm talking to other individuals. I'm seeing what's out there for myself. One, they sit over here, they write this long paragraph. I respect you so much for coming to me and telling me that. It makes me want you more. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you got to come out the gate with people. You can't sit over time, even though it's an illusion, but time, people don't have a lot of, especially in this day and age. We're very impatient. Okay? If you're confused about what you want, state that. State that. Let me choose to be there now. Let me choose to be like, all right, you know what? Let me help you through your confusion versus, okay, you know what? Then I'm up and I'm out. You didn't even try yet. You didn't even state it. How you gonna know? How you gonna assume what the conclusion is if you didn't finish the book? Go ahead, Miss Lise.
I literally 100% agree with you because motherfucker, I don't got time for that shit, all right? Is either you coming correct and you're telling me you like me, like we're getting to know each other instead of playing games. That's one thing. We're too old. We do not play games. Like you just said, me personally, I don't got the patience for stupid shit. It's either you come to me correct, you state how you feel, and you know we continue to develop each day. But if you're gonna sit here and be like, hey babe, you know this and that, you're lovey-dovey first day, second day, you're just not even paying attention to me. That's as ladies, you have to see, for the women out there that's watching this show, you have to also analyze the pattern that this man is keep coming to you. If he's lovey-dovey the first day and the second day he's not paying no mind, you're not getting no text the whole day, something's up. And don't sit there and wait for him to make up his mind. No, make up your mind and get the hell up out of there. Because I don't like me personally, I don't like niggas that's confused. And I love when a person tells me up front, like, hey, you're dating around, you're having other options. That's cool, because you told me from the jump and I'm not expecting anything from you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not getting no high expectations, no wedding bells, no anniversary, none of that, because you're being upfront with me. So I'm going to do the same. If you're dating around, I'm dating around too. Right. But for the person that's nitpicking and playing around like playing like a little puppet master, like, don't do that. It's either you before. That's why they always say, don't try to manipulate somebody else's life, because once you think that you're ready for something and you're not, and you think that you're committed to something, you're playing with somebody else's emotions. Don't do that. If you're not ready, just say you're not ready. Like, that's it. That's it. I don't got time for that shit. I'm gonna stab everybody.
Allegedly, she didn't mean that.
It just took a turn, bro.
She didn't mean it.
High road or the stabbing road? She's like, I'm stabbing road.
Rusty, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know, some people like the attention. Some people like to have. See, here's what I say. I'm gonna use video game analogies. You know, my gamers out there. Some people use attention like it's a mana buff. You know, it busts their mana, they get their better stats and stuff like that. So there's some out there is a raid boss, right? So Juan, you a mana buff for me, right? So I can go out for the raid boss and I can be stronger and I have more confidence, more energy, so I can attempt the raid boss. So you know, people are gonna they just like they just like playing the games now. This is how this generation is. They just like the games. They're like, oh, I got like that's why I brought up the T.I. situation, because some people actually like people who play these games and actually like have these options. They fuck around with these people, and then they're like, oh, you could be the one, but I'm not sure right now. But I'm gonna keep fucking around. We can talk and stuff like that. It's just people have ego problems. People have patience problems. They have no patience at all. They just want to. I think people just want to fuck. Be honest with you. I think at the end of the day, I think that's what everyone just wants to do. Just have sex with everyone and live their life. No one wants to settle down. No one wants to take time to get to know someone. Have the time to build a relationship and go through the actual relationship process. Because relationships are hard at the end of the day. There's ups and downs, but like it's worth it. But people don't want to go through that, so they just rather.
I would say not everyone. I would say most people, majority of people do want to just fuck around and have sex, but a lot of the time they do state that. Some people may not, but a lot of the time.
A lot of people don't state that. A lot of people.
Yeah, like that be lost on.
Y'all meaning the wrong people. Y'all meaning the wrong people.
I'm not meaning the wrong. Listen,
because some people do, but a lot of people do not. They'll
I think maybe it's just a New York thing. Then maybe it's.
Wait. I'm gonna need y'all to rephrase that back. So what I'm hearing is basically more people want to fuck than actually be in a relationship. Like
there's a lot of people out there when I say people, I didn't mean like everyone wants to be out there like that. Out there in this generation want to just go out there and fuck everyone. And
can we use the word sex, please?
Yeah, I think I agree with Ozzy. I literally agree with Ozzy because at the end of the day, it's like. I don't understand. Like, you're young, yes, express yourself, but for real, like, y'all be jumping in and out of females, and females be jumping in and out of men. It's like y'all don't want to settle down and just talk to somebody every single day.
I be thinking of like, I don't think about no fucking, bro. That
is called the credit card. Let me tell you something.
I'm dead.
Whoa,
you gotta meet the right people, bro. That's
the way how these individuals is out here nowadays express. It's not even. Let me tell you something. For the older individuals to the younger individuals, right? I'm not old, but I'm talking about from the older people who sit over and try to give advice. Try to give advice to the youngers. Stop telling them, hey, you're young. Go out there and have a good time. Have some fun.
You can though. You can.
I'm not saying. No. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Y'all wasn't letting me finish.
Sorry.
What I mean is that you can't tell everybody who has their head on straight that knows what they want to do to go out and have a good time. I've been told that by plenty of older individuals, knowing that I want to be in a relationship. That's something that I want. I want a relationship. I had my fun. I don't want that.
Once that I'm done being a hoe.
And I've been told from older individuals to myself, no, you're still young. Go out and have. You don't even know. Bitch,
but the thing is,
but you don't have to listen.
But some people get manipulated in it.
But wait. Listen, you attract what you want. If you want a relationship, stop going to the clubs. All right, stop going to the hookah lounges. Go to somewhere sophisticated. Go to the library. Go to the movies. Go somewhere, because it's like you ain't gonna find a husband at the club. You might. I'm not saying you won't. You might. Whatever. But an actual real relationship you want, you gotta jump outside of that box. Like, get out of your comfort zone. Because like a lot of people be like, oh, first of all, you have to get yourself situated too. Like, you just can't want a relationship and you're not totally sane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta make sure up here is sane and you're great for a relationship. Like you know what you want. Because the thing is, people be like, oh, I want a rich guy. I want him to have money. But it's like, okay, well,
you ask for too much. What do you bring to the table?
Right. What do you bring to the table? It's like, okay, first of all, but you have to ask yourself, okay, is he great to his parents? Is he a loving family guy? Is he like a caring person? Is he egoistic? Like, you have to think about these other things. It's like, yeah, money is good. No one wants us to be with a broke person. Always remember that. No one wants to be with a broke person.
Absolutely.
But no one wants a person that's broke in the mind as well.
Absolutely.
Don't forget that. Okay. That's
Adela, I can give you my list of things that I want from an individual. Like, I really sat down. I've been single for so long that I already have.
I'm gonna tell you this. I've been wait. I've been in a relationship, right? Going on 6 years, right? But it's like right now, not right now, it's just like a little rocky. when you're dating for someone for so long, and when you're dated young, like sometimes you outgrow each other, and it's like sometimes it's like I just go apart because that person you once were when you entered the relationship is not the person you are now.
But
We're
So
different people throughout our lives.
but do you also agree with the time frame? Let me reset this clock. But do you also agree with the time frame of like you know, that you have the experience to now know, even after if this passes, you know, you going on in your future self, you have that experience of like, all right, I know now how it feels to be in this situation. And I
right.
know now that I have the experience to now tell I will never be in that ever again. For somebody who has
Yes.
never done that, who has never
Yes.
had that, what can you say to those type of individuals because they never had that? And then it's kind of like, they're growing, getting older, and their first relationship could be that what you had at 20, 21, 2019. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, damn, you wasted all this time investing in so much. And then this is a whole nother for a different day, but it just goes down a downward spiral. Why I'm kind of understanding to why people try to hold on to something that shouldn't be held on to.
Right.
It's like
Okay.
that could be something that, you know what I'm saying, that they just never had experience before.
So the thing is, what I could say personally is that I agree with people that says go out there and have fun, because when you're in a relationship for so long, it's like certain things that you wish you would have done when you were not in a relationship, you just second guess, right? Because it's like it's all fine and dandy when you're an adult and you're having fun, but when you're also an adult going into a relationship, now you're not in high school anymore. Like you gotta think about your bills. You gotta think about building with one another. You want to think about family. So it's like when you guys, it doesn't matter how long you've known a person or you've been dating a person. Once your mindset are in two different paths, you will no longer stay with one another because you guys see a different vision for yourself and for the relationship.
It's a compromise.
So right, you have to compromise. But then again, it can't be compromised because sometimes you're so headstrong that whatever your other significant other will say, it's not clicking to you. You know what I'm saying? So when just going into a relationship in general, be mindful. And I do agree with elderly people that's telling us to go out and date and have fun. Because once you are in a relationship and you understand, like, and you're just like, say for example, you're dating someone for 2 years, but now like you are mentally growing, like you're seeing new things, but the person just stuck, like not growing mentally, not growing physically, just out there. It becomes a toll on you because it's like you're trying to reel that person in to see something that they never seen before, and it's just like, nah, bro. Like, nah. And then when you start changing, they're like, oh, nah, what is this? Like, who you think you are? You're changing. Like, that's,
I think it's also more so, because I also want to switch to the next topic as well, but I think it's also more so of if that person is more, how open-minded is that individual? You know what I'm saying? Because you have some people who are just extremely open. I'm one person, I'll tell you, I'm extremely open to a lot of different things. Skydiving probably would be something I would consider. I wouldn't do it right now, but it'll be something I would consider. I'm open to the idea. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people who are very close off, like they feel like they know themselves fully to the point where they're just, no, I'm not. I don't want to do those things. I don't want. If you're telling me, hey, I got a job offer. Let's pack up. Let's move somewhere else. That could be something that I can consider. Because let me look at what job offers may be over there. But then you got some people who's like, no, but I love it here. Da, da, da. As if you can't come back. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's where it's just like more so like where that person is in their mindset and in their space of, you know, just where they at in their life and things like that.
That's why I always tell people, like, get to know the person first before you make it official. Like people be like, oh, guys, how long have you been talking? People like, oh yeah, you're not dating yet? Nah, bro, take your time, bro. Take your time.
Oh my God.
Because when you rush into something and then you just see a cliff and you didn't see that cliff, you're like, whoa, where that came from? Like, wait, I'm about to jump. I don't know where I'm gonna jump, what direction I'm jumping on. Like, take your time. People be so. The thing is, in our generation too, some people be so quick to jump into a relationship without knowing the person. Get to know the person before you jump into a relationship, bro. Like I'm telling you, like people be like, oh, like some people like, oh, yeah, I've been talking for a year and I still make it official. No, bro, we're still getting to know each other. 365 days. 365 days is not enough to know someone. Bro.
That's one subscription of our fucking Disney Plus. Let me say.
Yo, I'm so serious. And the thing is, it's like you have to understand, like the more communication you have, the more like minus intimacy, minus sex, get to talk to the person, bro. Talk. See if they know how to read. You know what I'm saying? Like people could go months like talking to somebody and not knowing their reading level, bro. Like we could be having a beautiful conversation. I'm like, oh, what book did you pick up? You got a cat in a hat sitting next to you. I'm like,
that's a good book. Don't say
like,
don't go.
It
Come
was,
on.
but that's the only like you 28 years old, and that's the only grade level you know is cat in the hat.
Come on
like,
now.
like stop talking, bro.
You can't even
But
try to make up some shake of the spear or something.
right,
No, but
right. And
but it's yo, Adeline, what you're saying right now is what I've been preaching to people, and people been looking at me like I had 3 heads. So I thought I was fucked up.
no, bro, because
was...
when you don't get to know somebody, God forbid, right? It's like moving in somebody that you only been talking to for 6 months. Like, nah, bro. Like, take it easy,
bro.
Relax.
Relax.
Pay the rent. Pay half the rent. Your roommate.
Right.
I swear for yo, this will be another topic. Yes, we gotta get it.
Yes.
So we had a really good discussion. Just a couple moments ago. But we're gonna have to move right along into our next and final topic. And this is called the illusion of social media versus getting to know you in real life. So this is, yes, I feel like this whole episode has been about dating. Yes, it has. But you know,
it's a fun episode.
Yeah, it's a fun episode. Like we really just been having a good time. So I came up with this topic because you know I was judged off of social media. You know me, if y'all watch my stuff, you know I'm the loud, fun party man. But that's not only.
Bartender that give me the order.
Yeah, he swears that's the song. But you know, that's just one aspect of me that entertains. That's not fully who I am as an individual and as a man. You know what I'm saying? There's more parts to me. So I got judged that, and basically I hung out with this one person, and you know, when we hung out that one time, it was dope. Like it was the dopest vibe ever. I wasn't an entertainer at that point in time. I was me. I was Juwan. Hey, I wasn't 145 or the Nigerian Princess King. I was Juwan. I was Juwan. So, you know, I got judged, you know, I just didn't get that opportunity that I felt like I should have gotten to date based off of what I post on social media, which is the party. Oh, well, you're loud, you know, you don't handle situations well, you party all the time. I could party literally Friday 2 days out the week and save them bitches and then post them. That mean I party all the time? You not seeing Sunday through Thursday. But you see him Friday.
I'm dead.
So I just
do Thursday. I'm a busy working man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know what I'm doing the rest of the days of the week, but you only see Friday and Saturday, and you think that. So I just want to get everybody's, you know, idea and thought of the illusion of social media and what you post on social media, and people judging you off of social media as if that is your real life versus actually getting to know you as a person in real life. So Miss Lise, let's go ahead and get it.
First of all, we as people that use social media to create a fake life, please stop doing that shit. You are too fucking old for that bullshit. Okay, post your real life. All right, I'm not saying if you live in a dirty ass apartment, post it too. No, don't do that. But be real with yourself. Like me personally, if anybody sees me, I just love to speak life in people. I love to talk. I love to, you know, talk my shit. But it's just, that's like what Joanne just said. That's not all of me. I'm a fun person. Like Joanne knows me. Like I'm a very fun person. I'm loud too. I can be very creative. It's like social media is just one aspect of your life. It's what you decide to post.
Right.
But that's not all of you. It's like, for example, if a scammer posts that he's a scammer, yes, we know you're a scammer. Right. But besides that,
what do you do for a living?
Besides that, you're a loving father, a great husband, providing for his kids in an illegal way. Right. But besides that, you have a beautiful heart. You love animals. You adopted a kitten just a month ago.
Why? So you can scam more people and get more money out of them to feed the kitten? Should have left the kitten, bro.
We only know one aspect of it. That's why I'm saying this, like what you were saying about dating too. don't go off based on just an aspect of social media. Remember, social media is a platform of what people choose to post.
Mhm.
They will never choose that they're eating ramen noodles and a piece of cheese next to them. They will never post that.
Never.
They will post steak and lobster from Red Lobster, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you choose to post that.
And
But
they could have that a year ago.
Right. They could have just deleted that date. You know how like when you Instagram be like, oh, that happened 2019, not delete that date. Like, bro, bro.
Trash can.
Right, exactly. So it's like we have to understand. It's like that's why I just previously get to know the person. Like if the person is consistently flashing $100 bills in the camera, oh, I'm paid, over there like riding a Rolls Royce, right? First of all, behind the camera, it could be rented.
Mm-hmm.
2, he could be borrowing that money.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, like you just don't know. So it's like when you, especially, okay, let's get to the point when for the people that are actually posting, post something real. Because remember, you will always get exposed. Whether you like it or not, you will always get exposed. So when you're not real with yourself, trust me, the truth will come out regardless, whether you like it or not. So when you're over there posting fake stuff and, oh, you got Gucci's, knowing damn well those are your mom's ex-husband's Gucci's, like, stop playing, bro. Like, just relax. I just apparently wear the same size and he left it at the house. Okay? Relax.
10 more seconds.
So at the end of the day, yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's like, bro, just be real with yourself. Like, just stop it. Just stop faking for the camera, bro.
Look, people posting Gucci's and stuff, to me, it's just like, yo, you giving me the vibe that you're materialistic because of that. Because now all you're doing is posting Gucci's, bro. But that being said, that's the whole point about this conversation. Don't judge off of whatever. However, if I do meet them and they're showing off their Gucci's in person, I'm like, all right, well, I guess you are about your social media life.
But I'm not, wait. But that's one thing. If you sit there and post heavily on what you do all the time, consistently, you're partying, you can't tell people not to judge you for partying because that's all you post, though.
But the
like,
thing, hold on.
You can't post that you're reading a book. You can't post.
Hold on.
And
so as the entertainer as I am, because I have to go back because this is personal experience now. Yes, I did party I did post that I was partying, but that wasn't the only thing that I posted. I posted me having my rants over real life situations. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But for the people that only post parties,
but that's what I'm saying. I am one of those people who only did post that. And the thing is that you got to know me within that time frame, that 1 day time frame of knowing me. You knew that was not just only me because traveling. We spoke about traveling. We bonded over wine. We bonded over musicians, music. We bonded over creativity, art.
And then what happened, Jawan? What happened after that?
The moral of the fact is that you judge me based off of the social media, based off of what I post. And you got to know me. It's not even like you didn't get to know me. You got to know me. And you know that wasn't only just me.
Then that person wasn't for you then. Because if you got to know somebody behind a social media person and it's an actual real person, they're human, like they love other things, and you're mad about what he posts, get the fuck out of my face, though.
But Ozzy, get your thought, and then Joseph.
All right, so I hope people don't judge off of just social media because that's inaccurate as fuck. Especially for me, if you try to judge me off of social media, I'll post like one picture every 3 months, yo. So
for real.
So
I've been seeing that.
So what do you think? I'm dead? The other 3 months, I'm dead, and then like what's going on?
No, Ozzy, your picture need to be updated, bro, because you had hair in that picture. You don't have that much hair on your head.
Oh yeah, I just cut it like 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna do a photo shoot, and then it's all gonna get updated. Everything's in. But eventually, it's coming. All in the works. But my last photo, even on Instagram, is like super long hair, and I was happy. Don't get me wrong, I love my long hair, but I think it's time. It's time.
Yes,
it's
please.
Time.
Yes.
Okay, it's not time for that.
Oh, it's not alright. That's a little too much.
I was kidding.
You could do it, bro. You could. That's what you want to do.
No,
bro.
I'm trying to grow it out.
I support it.
I see it. It's coming in. Look like a little.
But yeah, the moral of the story: don't stop judging people off their fucking social media accounts unless they are like advertising some shit. Then then they're just advertising some shit. Other than that, don't look at somebody's social media account and be like, yo, this person has this kind of life, because you don't know that. You just don't know that.
Absolutely, Joseph.
Yes, I agree with everyone. Stop judging people off their social media accounts. I don't know why that would even be an option to you. For one, I can post whatever I want on my social media account. I could post that I'm in Dubai.
Let them know.
Photoshop.
I could have been in Dubai 10 years ago, but I'm in Dubai right now.
Right.
I'm
Nah,
living
see.
my best life in Dubai. But you know, it's
Oh shit, my whole
like,
desk was moving.
what? Who's that?
Okay, go.
Okay.
My desk was moving. I was laughing dumb hard.
But like this day and age is just like we live in an age where people see something like fake news, you know, it's everything. Either they see something and the first thing is that's the truth. You know, they don't do the research, they don't know what's going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. Someone could be posting at the end of Porsche, but you don't know what the work that went into. Like Adeline said, it could be rented, or it might not even be, you know, their Porsche or shit. Who knows? But yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, it's just more so like I just feel like people should just not do the judging of social media. Like if I see you and I see that, you know, you have duck lips, I knew that, you know, you didn't have duck lips all your life. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get to know you. I want to get to know your story of how did that become. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot
How
of
did you get the duck lips? Let's
how'd you get the duck
about
lips? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to be able to how did that come up?
The Kylie Jenner duck
the lips, fucking the lips. That's what he got out of people's photos. Yeah, how
lips. Not like he's like, oh, how do you get the duck
He's like that underneath, you know, they're like, I'm going through a tough time, you know. But he's like, but
even okay, so just even it could even go deeper. Just like, you know, all right. So there's this one girl who I went to school with. I went to 3 different schools, actually 4 different schools, so they won't know, but I hope they don't.
Congratulations.
But, no, it's just because I don't want them to. Yeah.
Oh.
So, but they used to post on their Instagram, like, you know, just a lot of different, like, wild things that, you know, people just wouldn't normally put out there unless if they, like, need help or something. And, you know, instead of, like, me prejudging, like, all right, this bitch is crazy. And I'm not saying that I judged her saying that. I should have in that moment. Hit her up and I would be like, are you okay? Like, what are you going through? You get what I'm trying to say? Doesn't matter if she drank too much, she smoked or whatever the case may be, or did whatever she did. I should, instead of me judging and being like, you know what? Like, I don't want to see this all the time. Like, or, oh, you're doing this too much. I'm turned off. I should have been on some like, you know what? Are you going through something? Do you need to talk? I don't know. You shaking your head, but like,
wait, no, you should.
You should.
You should, because someone could be saying some shit like, "This is it tonight. I'm gonna do it," and then
no. All right, it depends what crazy shit you posting though. Like,
all right,
when you say crazy, like what crazy? Suicidal crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, no, suicidal crazy. Like, I did one day. I did hit somebody up for that because I didn't know the person. I never met the person in my life, and they just kept posting crazy shit like that, and I had to hit them up, like, you know how you do, like, are you okay? This and that. But if you was posting like some like not
like that,
right, just crazy, like me personally is like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be very blunt. Okay, you are what you post. I'm gonna tell you this: you are what you post.
Not necessarily.
If you post, huh?
No, not necessarily. No. This is like when people say you are what you eat. I eat grass. I'm not grass.
I mean, it's not a literal sense.
Wait.
Go ahead, Adeline.
I'm a spider. Yeah.
Go ahead, Adeline.
When I say, when you consistently post something, like, now I'm not just partying and stuff. Like, when you're just consistently posting, hey, money out there, credit cards and all that, people gonna think what, you're a scammer, right? And if you were really like, oh, come make a quick buck with me, whatever the case might be, like, if you're not doing forex, which I am, if you're not doing forex and you're just over here playing credit cards, like, oh, it's like, who got a Bank of America account? Like, what you want to make a Bank of America? Like, basically, you are what you post. You are what you post. When you consistently post naked pictures and just posting like excessively nude pictures, like, that's like, you gotta add people as close friends for us to see. Like,
what if she's someone's posting stuff like that, right? But behind the scenes, they're in college, they're in Harvard, they're getting a degree.
But you choose to post that. So if you go to Harvard,
post stuff like that?
Why you just can't post you going to Harvard too though? Why you just can't
post?
They
don't want to.
Why you just?
What?
I would say.
Wait.
Show
So
myself.
wait.
I'm not condoning. I'm just saying.
Joseph, you wait. That scenario was totally crazy just now. What you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me you're gonna post naked pictures and behind the scenes you over there going to Harvard? You
I'm
got a
not
law
saying-
degree,
I'm not
so
saying
you're
that's
not gonna
exactly what's going on. What is going on?
wait. What is the point of you going to Harvard and shit, and you'll be going there posting naked
He
pictures?
wants to be
First of
hosted.
You
all,
can do whatever the hell you want to do at the end of
maybe
it.
that
First of all-
example-
No, you could do that. You could do all. You could do if you want to. If you want to
First
post
of
naked
all-
photos, have an OnlyFans, and go to Harvard, you could do that.
you could
That's
do
the
that,
whole-
but I'm gonna tell you this, right? When you out here looking for a real relationship, ain't nobody gonna take your ass seriously because they know that at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your ass is gonna post another naked picture. Like, we know your whole schedule, sis. You have a whole 1, 7, 8, and 9. Like, girl, we know your whole stuff.
I
Like,
just want to say though, like some of these people have actual like healthy relationships with people who are okay with them living these lifestyles.
okay, that's all good. I'm talking about for the people to know. The topic was Joseph. Don't judge. Don't judge people
Wow. Okay. Don't do
by
that.
social media, okay? I'm gonna judge you by what you post because you choose to post what you want to post, right? Ain't nobody putting a gun to your hand and be like, yo, post that you're about to scam Bank of America.
But scammers is another thing, right? If somebody scamming somebody, I'm keeping my distance, yo. You know, like, yeah, I get you trying to support your family, whatever, but you're not doing it the right way. There's a lot of different ways you can support your family.
Join Forex.
Wait. So wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. So, okay, Adeline. Right.
Yeah.
Say if I'm somebody, right? I post, on Fridays and Saturdays, me drinking, and let's say I don't post Sunday to Thursday. You're going to assume that I'm just an alcoholic?
Yeah, because why you're not posting those other days and why you only
Why do I
posting
have to? But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, why is it that something that I have to do in order for you to approve that I'm not an alcoholic or not?
Because remember, you are deciding to not post Sundays to Thursdays, but you want to post Friday and Saturday. You drinking.
I want to post that I'm having a good ass time. Yeah, you can ask me, hey.
So why can't you post those? I'm not saying why you can't post those other days. I'm saying why can't you post something other than drinking and partying?
Maybe they don't want to.
Or maybe I don't want to know where you guys. Maybe I don't want to know where I work or what.
So
I
you don't want me? No. I'm talking about why aren't you posting something else other than doing that? Like you not just said, well, how you can't post that you watching TV or posting something else.
What if I'm like, people all up in my business?
Yeah, exactly.
But you want us to know that you're drinking.
You don't have to know. You don't have to know.
I choose to disclose that information.
Some people go out on
disclose
Fridays and
everything about
Saturdays.
my life.
Okay, but you are consistently posting that you're drinking and partying Fridays and Saturdays.
Saturdays.
Basically, bro, you mean to tell me, right? You only told me there's 4 weeks in a month, right? And you mean to tell me that you post Fridays and Saturdays only that you're drinking
I'm not saying
and
I
partying.
won't post them only, but I'm just saying, like, what if I post like me going out, and I don't even got to be at the club. Like, I could be going like drinking, going to a paint and sip, or drinking and going ziplining.
That's what I'm saying. What's I'm saying? You could post other things, but you just said this is what you just said, Jawan. You just said
drinking. Okay, so drinking and doing.
You just activity. Said right, and
okay.
Exactly. That's what you just said. So why wouldn't I think that's all you do? Because that's all you post.
Hey, so I drink and I go out. I'm just saying, like, I drink and I leave the house and I'm just adventurous. But okay, we gonna have to. This is gonna need a part 2. But you already know who it is. It's Juwan 145, the Nigerian Prince / King. And to the left of me, I have Mr. Y'all all in y'all same spots. That's so crazy. To the left of me, I got Mr. Rusty Knight.
Hey, it's Joseph. If you know me, you know me. Those guys got fired. I'm back again. Have a good one. Thank you for watching the show. Stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next time.
All right. And then underneath him, we got...
Hey. I'm coming for you, Jawan. Don't forget.
Oh, that's not me. The lawyers. You got to talk to
No, I'm coming for you. We coming for you.
You got to talk to the accountants.
All right.
Then underneath him, we have Mr. Alleged. Uzair.
Yes, it's alleged. Yeah, Joseph. Could you call me Uzair real quick?
Hey, Uzair, hi. Oh wow, Ozzy.
Oh hey, what's up?
Come on, man. Come on.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
The people keep forgetting. You gotta remind them, Ozzy.
Yeah. So just hit subscribe, get to 1,000. Maybe I'll turn around and look at Joseph. But until then, you can call me Ozzy, and obviously like, comment, subscribe, like Joseph said, and wash your hands, put your mask on, We're almost at the end. Vaccines are here. We could have a whole discussion about that too, because there are some people that. But hey, that's for another time. You know, stay safe. Stay safe. And yeah, call me Ozzy. Yeah.
And then next to him, we have Miss Adeline Lee.
I hope you guys enjoyed this very interesting show that we provided for you today. But don't forget, Sunday at what time, Juwan?
7 p.m.
Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure Eastern Standard Time. We will provide you each and every Sunday with a new episode of The Mesh. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll chat you next time.
Yeah. Now, before I say our usual catchphrase, we are The Mesh, before I state that, I have some things to discuss and say. Next week, we will definitely be having a special guest, Mr. Matthias. He will be on for next week, Saturday. That's the 19th. Yeah, so he will be on. And he actually has a topic, which I will discuss with y'all what his topic is, but expect a guest. And we are the Mesh!
Bye, guys.